And we're back with some tower. Um, tower here, tower here. Hell yeah. Okay. Got a couple of videos to do. I'm gonna call my mom. Two things. Bonjour. Ça va bien? Good. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. I think I gotta level up and... No, I didn't. Okay. Don't think it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. I'm doing more because I'm having a wonderful day on this 5th July 2025. I'm gonna do a couple of videos because I have to call my mom in about 20 minutes. So yeah, so because I have to call my mom, so I'm gonna call my father. By the time I'm done with those two, and the calls, I'm gonna be up for making some Elden Ring run. That is pretty much it. So without further ado, let's freaking go. Don't Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 5th July 2025. It is shitty outside, but I'm still gonna show you, so enjoy. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 5th July 2025. Today I officially apologize. I'm making official apologies. We just finished, well, not finished, we're almost done playing Gundam, the ZZ. ZZ in French is pipi, which penis. I'll say ZZ. So I just finished a lot of the storyline, and guys, say out of the tree, I always thought that the first one was the worst. Then the first one grew on me because of the story of how Amuro Ray was kind of a civilians, and compared to Judan, which is the main characters of the 3rd season, which is ZZ, it was much better. But then I saw Judan grow, and it is such a beautiful thing. The story in itself didn't feel good at all. It was about reheated material, but really reheated. Judo was a guy that was going against poverty by getting scraps of metal. Then he met a person that says, which is Boa, one of the commander from previous season. And he's like, hey, I know you're a new type, so I'm gonna hire you. And because you're a new type and I'm gonna hire you, then you're good, right? And then, of course, our boy said, sure, sir, please hire me. Then it would become about, the story is actually really fucking good right now. It was about the kids and how they're affected by the war, right? So we had this kid that was a soldier. She was also a new type, but she was a soldier because they didn't have a lot of new types. So all the one that they had, they were training. And then Judo only saw her when she was younger. There's this guy who is kind of the main villain, kind of not the main villain. The main villain has been the same for a while. She's a Zeon descendant, which is Amon. There's this guy which is like her right arm, and he's like the whole time he's like, well, I don't agree with what she's doing, but I don't have a choice. Only the strong survive. So why is the story so good? Well, because Judo, although not a natural born soldier, not a natural born person for fighting, he's not prone to fight. Grow up a lot. Like for example, right now we just lost his sister. So now he goes on a rampage and he goes like, okay, I'm a soldier. And even then, everybody tells him, you're a new type, you're a new type, you're a new type. And he doesn't have power. So what happened is, Amma, which is the main bad guy, she shoots his sister. And then his power wakes up. So, and in a way, this is really fucking good. Because you realize that Judo is... You realize that the world has been following wars and wars and wars and wars. And that Judo is not a guy that followed war, the guy that resisted war. It's like, you know what, I'm not gonna let it affect me. I have a way to make money, which is military. I choose to do scrap metal. he possibly already knew that he was different with a new type of ability. Even Play, that I didn't like because she was a spoiled brat. You realize that she suffered a lot. She suffered a lot. The reason why she wants things so much was because she was never said no. But then you realize that even though she wasn't said no, she didn't get what she wanted. So it's a shot that didn't understand how to get what he wants. For example, she wants to be the sister of Judo, so she kills the original sister. And then Judo's like, don't you understand? The three of us can be family. And she's like, oh, the three of us? And she's like, okay, well, that makes sense. So you know she doesn't have personal training. And he said that he said she was training the art of war, but she wasn't training anything else. You know? So Judo is fantastic, and the it was so cool. It was so fucking cool. It was so fucking cool. Because in the first one, we have a war that breaks out. Like, okay, well, the war break out. What are we gonna do? And then, and the second, what is even better is that the people in charge of Titans are a military group. So a lot of time when government goes to war, they'll have a military group because they know what to do and they have more powers. And then the third one, there's next to no power. There's next to no structure of power. It's a bunch of people left at their own volition. If they can't manage to do something cool, they can manage to do something cool. If they can't, they're fucked. But in most cases, it's a bad situation. So for Judo, at the same time, Amuro, we didn't see his parents, but we know that right away he was a smart kid. Camille, we saw his parents, but the parent died. Judo was possibly an orphan since very, very young. So he had leadership ability that Camille didn't do. Amuro was told that he was the best, and they kind of got to his head. Camille was told that, yo, you're not the best, but we need you. And Camille, the cool thing with Camille was that, why am I putting up all the three of them? Well, because they're all under Boa, and Boa is a teacher, and he learns about his mistakes. So Camille was this guy that says, okay, well, we need you, but you're not the most important part. We have other way. And the first, it felt like Amuro was doing most of the work. And the second, Camille is like, okay, well, you can go there, no problem. And the third is like, well, guess what? And also the third, what is super, super fucking cool, is that there's not a real war. There's war at when the season starts. There's no war, so it doesn't matter if you have a soldier or not. Boa says, okay, that guy I feel like is a new type. I could train him, and the person are like, we don't even need him. There's no war, you know. So it's kind of cool, and the fact that they're all the three of them are different is amazing. I'm still gonna take a break. I am still gonna take a break, not because I don't like the game, but because I love Gundam. So we'll take a break. We'll take like a 2 weeks break. We'll do our dailies and shit like that. That's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. I have to call my mom. Call my mom. Quick. I'll go to the video. I'll call my dad.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Okay, Habibi, how are you?
I'm doing great. And today's a day off, so today we're taking it relax. A bit tired, but we're doing great, Mama. How's everything?
Okay, you're at work? Are you on work?
No. It's only from Monday to Friday. There's overtime the weekend, but it's for the employees.
Okay, not the part-timer. Okay.
Exactement. Puis même à ça, c'est pas pour les gars d'agence, là.
Ok, il n'y a pas de problème. Alors, moi, lundi, on va se rencontrer à Fairview.
At 12.
Oui, and just bring your office card.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. Puis, Théo, il va te prendre à la maison.
Ben, c'est génial, ça.
Okay?
How are you? Everything is okay, Ma?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Awesome. I'm sorry I haven't called a lot lately, just because with work, c'est rough, you know?
Don't worry about it, okay? I understand. Il n'y a pas de problème.
Merci, Mama. Are you working right now?
No, I'm not
Good.
Very things. J'étais commandé deux pains aux bananes avec chocolate chip.
Yum 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 yum.
Yeah. So she's cooking them now.
Awesome.
And,
Oh no way! The girl who made the cookies.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking god! That is
Yeah.
so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, and beside that, je t'ai apporté un peu de, je ne sais pas si tu sais, in the air fryer, you can do it in the air fryer, c'est poitrine de poulet.
Ah, nice. Yeah. You brought them before for me. It's the poitrine de poulet with the chicken with the cheese inside.
Exactly.
And the tomatoes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had those before.
Okay. And that's it. Beside that, j'ai pas eu le temps de t'apporter du pain.
No
but
problem.
That we can do, yeah. And
No problem.
that's it, Habibi. Je sais pas si-
Just bread and cheese?
And well, I didn't have the time to do that, and I'm not gonna ask him to.
No, there's no problem. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll go to Maxi or something if I have the time.
Like I said, if you have the time, Amanda, there's no rush.
Okay. J'ai eu I got just this morning the pen.
The what? Sorry. Oh, the pen. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if you said pain or pan.
No.
Good.
And that's it. Il n'y a pas de problème d'autre. Toi, ça va bien?
Yeah, work is good. It feels. I know that you understand what I mean. You know when you work the whole week and then you don't work, it feels a bit weird.
I know.
Work has been going well.
Yeah.
We went Friday out with the boys for pizza.
Oh, that's good.
It was really nice. It was really nice. One of the guy, one of his I don't remember if he told me his cousin or his brother-in-law. I know it's related, but not related. And he works at a pizza shop, so he was able to give us the employee discounts.
Oh, perfect.
C'est vraiment nice.
Okay.
C'est vraiment
Stéphane,
nice.
tu as payé ton loyer?
Yep.
Okay. And did you see the other? Anyway, I brought you. I'm gonna bring just for you to understand, because now I was confused, but now I understand. I'm gonna show you exactly what she told me at the bank.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, and beside that, nothing else.
I told
everything is.
I told my father that you want me to train for the when you die to take care of the estates.
Yes.
You know what he said?
What?
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
He said, I wanted to do that myself, but I don't know if you're ready. I said, well, if you don't tell me that you want me to do that, I'm not going to get ready. Now, if I'm ready, I'm more than able to do it, and I'm more than open to do it. If it makes you happier and feel more comfortable, I don't mind.
That's what he told you?
No, that's what I answered him.
Okay.
Because he told me that he thought it was a good idea. He wanted to talk about this with me himself. But he didn't know if I was ready or not.
Okay.
And I told him, if you don't tell me about this, if I don't even know that you want to talk about it, how am I supposed to get ready?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're gonna have lunch and preview whatever you want.
Maman, il n'y a pas de problème. Peu importe ce que toi tu veux.
Oui, mais c'est juste que c'est assez important qu'est-ce que je veux te dire.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of things and you have to understand how to deal with it.
But listen, what we'll do is we'll start when I see you, and if it's a lot, because it's important. It's important for me too, Mama.
Yeah.
We'll start. If it's too much, I'll say, okay, Ma, it's not for today. We'll do it another time, because it's important for me. And if I just listen and listen, but after that I don't remember things because it was too much, c'est pas mieux.
Non, mais c'est pas. Tu n'as pas. Je vais te dire exactement qu'est-ce qu'il va y avoir. Ok, c'est juste. It won't even take an hour.
Non, c'est pas ça. C'est que c'est juste que je veux prendre le temps d'écouter comme il faut.
Exactement. Ok. C'est tout. À part de ça, si tu veux, après ça, on va se rendre à la maison parce que c'est Théo qui va te prendre de la maison chez moi.
It's perfect.
That's why I told you to bring your Opus card.
Yes.
Because, okay.
It's perfect.
Okay, and that's it. Beside that, nothing else. Everything is okay.
Everything is A-okay, Ma. Everything A-okay.
Yeah. So,
I just need one thing for work.
Yeah.
I don't know where to buy it.
What?
You remember when I was younger, I had the ice pack plastic?
Oh, I know. It's a dollar store. Okay,
Oh,
don't
dollar
worry about it.
store.
Yeah,
'Cause I went to
yeah,
Maxi, I couldn't find them.
No, I'm gonna. It's a dollar store, Mama. Do you have a sac à lunch
Oui.
in bon?
Oui, oui.
Okay.
Très bon
Okay.
même. Thermostat et tout. Thermostat et tout, but I'll be honest, because I'm trying to eat healthier.
Mhm.
And I did some yogourt.
Mhm.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi. Il y a une journée
Mhm.
de yogourt, c'est pas froid.
Je sais pourquoi. Je vais te dire.
But the
première
old,
fois, il a fait-
everything else was cold. I don't understand.
because it's one day it was very hot, very hot.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. But you have to do, when you do your sac à linge,
Ouais.
tu dois mettre, je vais te dire exactement, you have to put it like une chose assez épais de glace. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Okay. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
because my thing was thermos. I didn't think you need ice.
No, you can. You have to put ice.
Ah, okay.
You
No,
have
I
to
thought
put that.
le thermos automatique, t'as pas besoin de rien.
No, you have to put
okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no shit,
yeah,
it was warm.
Yeah.
I
And
bought.
est-ce que tu prends
Qu'est-ce que j'ai mangé? C'est
Quoi?
fucking bon. Activia,
C'est quoi?
pêche.
Oui. Ah, c'est très bon.
Très
Oui.
bon. You know what?
Ouais.
I tasted the vanille. J'ai pas aimé.
Le quoi?
Le vanille.
C'est pas. Moi, j'adore la vanille. Tu
Activia,
vois? Moi,
did you try
j'adore
Activia?
la vanille.
No,
Yeah.
I like vanilla, but not the Activia.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
No, I like vanilla, like a vanilla cake, vanilla ice cream, but not.
Yeah. Anyway, si tu veux, si tu arrives à midi, hein, on peut aller à Maxi. Parce que Maxi, c'est pas loin du centre d'achat. Hein. It's only it's not. Alors, si tu veux, on peut acheter un peu de shopping avec toi.
No, Mama, there's no need. I don't see you a lot. I'll see you. I'll stay at home. Besides, I don't know if I'm going to be, because maybe tomorrow I'm working. I don't know. Je sais pas.
Listen. If you cannot make it for Monday, I do not.
Demain c'est quoi,
I'm
Ma?
not-
Demain c'est quoi?
Demain, c'est Sunday.
Et voilà. I'm not saying Monday. Monday I took off, but because I took off Monday, it might make me work Sunday.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So everything is okay, Ma.
Okay.
D'accord. Nous on va lundi à midi.
C'est lundi à midi.
Maman?
Pas demain, après-demain.
Yes.
Puis je vais t'apporter des concombres. J'en ai plein de concombres. Ça, c'est une bonne affaire.
Yes.
You can eat it and it's healthy for you. So,
Very healthy. Plus, I've been eating a lot more tomates and rhubarbe.
exactement. Ça fait
Because it's
que-
from the
ça
garden
fait-
and he fucking plants too much, you know?
Okay, perfect. Donc, il n'y a pas de problème, Stéphane. Okay?
Maman?
I'm proud of you, Stéphane.
Merci. Well, you know, I'm be honest, work, it's not super hard because it's only since the person stole, they only make the team work 25 hours a week, so 5 hours per day.
It's okay. It doesn't anything, Stéphane.
Exactly,
Anything
exactly.
will do, Mom. Okay?
Exactly. At least I'm working. I'm getting used to work, which is great. And that's it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
before you go, I have to warn you.
What?
You didn't see the news, huh?
What happened?
La passe d'autobus,
Oui.
ça va être augmenté.
Il n'y a pas de problème. Je vais prendre l'argent. Il n'y a pas de problème.
You didn't see that.
And I bought you some Desertec pour tes cheveux.
Oh, that's nice. But you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it a surprise.
Okay.
C'est bon? Maman,
Okay.
have a nice day.
You too, happy.
Drink a lot of water. Parce que
Yeah,
c'est chaud
and
en tabarnouche.
Oui, and I'm very excited to see you on Monday.
Me too. It's been, you know what? It feels like it's been for a long time.
Mais ça va pas. C'est juste 3 weeks ago.
I know, because we went to bank.
Yeah.
I know. You didn't have any problem with the bank? You?
No.
Good.
No, I straightened them out. Trust me on
Perfect.
this one. You know your mother.
Perfect.
You know your mother.
I went to deposit a check because I'm getting l'assurance de crédit du gouvernement.
Oui, c'est
Assurance
ça.
impôt, whatever it is.
Oui, whatever, okay.
And the machine, it was broken.
Okay.
So I went to charge my check. Guess what I see?
Who?
The Yasmar from last time.
And what did he say?
Nothing. I said, can I wait for somebody else? That's it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste my time with you.
But anyway, whatever it is, Stefan, next time when you come and see me, you have the card. We can go.
No way.
You can go to any bank today.
There's no
any
problem.
Bank.
Would you like me to
Okay?
bring it next time?
No, Mama. I don't want to know how much you have. I don't. All I need to know
No, the
is
one
you
with
had.
me and you.
No, I
Okay,
don't want
okay,
to.
okay,
No,
perfect.
it's okay.
Perfect.
No, this is your business. You take care of it.
That's perfect, ma.
Okay?
That is perfect. I'm glad that you told me call me in 15 minutes because I don't like when people say, "Hey, call me now."
No.
You get 15 minutes.
because
It's very nice.
No problem. Anytime.
I love you, ma. I'll see you.
Okay, Habibi.
Who's the
Allah.
best mom?
I think me.
I was hoping myself, but okay, whatever.
Okay.
Mama, thank you so
Okay.
much for everything.
No problem.
You're the best.
Merci, Habibi.
Bye, ma.
Bye, Habibi.
I'll have to call my father.
Votre correspondant n'est pas joignable pour un moment. Veuillez...
Dumpling, kiss your buying. Welcome to the show. Continuing walk without having a wonderful day on this 20th, 5th July 2025. We have a nature corn. This is part 2. We have to call my mom. So that's pretty much it. I said, hey, ha. Toodoo. Dumpling is your buying. Welcome to the show. Continuing on with having a wonderful day on this very, very nice 5th of July. It is cool outside. It is nice. You see the clouds here, but if you saw here, actually quite sunny. I'm gonna make a couple of videos because my battery is good. Then we're gonna go in and my apologies. My apologies. And then I'm gonna be streaming some Elden Ring with my friends. So right now we're doing a part 3 out of our self-sabotage is an addiction video. So when I was really tired at the end. So when I went to sleep, I woke up and I felt like I was too rough or too strict or too negative with this video. So I wanted to talk about the one last thing and just make it positive because I do feel like it's a positive thing. I have rice. You might see me sneaking a couple of bites. We didn't have time to eat yet. Available. Right? Cheese. Look, I'm very cheese, but so I was wondering why I was so negative, and I was thinking that maybe I feel like I'm self-sabotaging most of the time. Now, how do I self-sabotage? If I knew, I wouldn't do it. It's about the diet, right? I love the content. I know by doing long ass videos, I'm gonna get less view. It's really nice outside. I should probably go out. I'm a bit unfocused because again, we're eating. I have a lot of sugar in me. So I know that by doing a long ass video, it's not gonna be hard for me, right? But I decided to do it anyway because it's my style of content. By choosing to do what I want, I'm actually self-sabotaging, right? Right? And by when I was looking for work, because I had this whole fucking arc of looking for work, and it was a tough thing because looking for work was really hard for me. Question of pride, a question of being told no, question of rejection. But even then, when I came to apply to places, so what I did was I did three sets of places. The first set of places, I didn't need a job. I had money saved up, I was okay. So then I was like, okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna go for places that I really wanna work at. So I did that the first time. Then, after a little bit of time, I was like, well, they're not calling back, let's do a second job. And this is a job that I saw myself long term. Not a job that I wanted to go for it, but a job that I know I could work for a long time. So places that have more seniority, places that are gonna be better. Like, for example, Costco is a good place. Costco's not my first choice, but Costco has been there for a while. I'm still there for a while, right? So then, last places. The last time was, I just didn't want to work, right? And then, I was sabotages because I waited 2 sets of application just to apply to a good place, right? And it was rough. It was tough, you know. So then, I finally got a call back from a company. This company was dirty. You guys know the whole story. The company was really dirty, and this company, I didn't want to work there. But then I remember how much fun I had there, and how much of an enjoyable time it was, and how much I would miss working there, right? So, long story short, I go to the job, and I'm like, okay, wow, this place really changed. This would be a good place to work. So we're going in, and we're going in, and we're going in. It's actually a good place to work. I'm like, holy shit, this is kind of like an experience, right? This is kind of an experience. And then I started at, holy shit, I have an interview. I'm not sure if I want the job or not. To the same night saying, I hope they call me. Right? Now, why is that important? And then self-sabotage. I had all my presumption, my preconceived notion, say no. I'm not gonna work there. To say no. Fuck no. You know? Why did I do that? And then my whole relationship with work was crooked. How was it crooked? Very easily. My whole relationship with work was like, well, you kind of have to give up on your dreams of making content. Like, I don't want to. There's nothing wrong with working, but when you have a dream job and you're doing the dream job, it's really hard, you know? You know? Like, okay. What am I supposed to do? And I didn't know what to do. So then we self-sabotage, right? So then, why? And in these cases, it's cases of, I know that I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it, right? And you self-sabotage in so many ways, so many things. Relationship. Why do you go for a girl that you know you're not gonna get? Why you go for a girl who you know that she's never gonna date you? Why are you allowing yourself to be put in this friend zone when you know that she will never look at you in the way that you want her to look at you? It's self-sabotage. You could be spending that time looking at somebody else, dating somebody else, right? I don't have a lot of, in my life I didn't have a lot of relationship. I didn't have a lot of girlfriend. If I had 10, I'm surprised. However, the number of girls that I spent weeks, months, hours on, and I knew that I didn't have a chance, are crazy. Crazy. Why did I do that? this is where it becomes super and super important. Because weirdly speaking, sometimes a self-sabotage feels better than real life. Like, for example, right? If I'm learning more and more about subconscious, and it's a fascinating thing. If I'm learning more and more that my subconscious is more in charge than I believe, what if I know that I'm not ready for a relationship? I know that I prefer being single. I know that I have my own space. And then my subconscious is aware of that. And then I start wanting to date. And right away I go for a girl I know I'm not going to be able to get. So there's a possibility, really a possibility, that maybe, just maybe, my subconscious is telling my conscious, date this girl because you don't need to date, but you're not going to be able to date her. And that is self-sabotage. The brain is doing most of self-sabotage. You see here, if you look here, there's two roofs. Do you think you can jump from one roof to the others? Now a lot of people said no. Self-doubt, self-sabotage. Because you think you can't, you won't do it. Because you don't do it, you're never gonna try. Am I saying jump for the roof? No, but for example, if you place a security thing down there, it will be safe, and you would try, and you would get your answer, right? You would get your answer, right? There's a lot of things that are, and again, I don't want to be an asshole, but I just watched, and I'm so sorry if I'm offending people. I just watched Love on the Spectrum, and it's a really good show, really good. And oh man, Love on the Spectrum. I was thinking about it, and I was like, yo, these people have deficiency. They're different than me, different than you, different than sadly a lot of people, you know. And they're looking for love. It doesn't mean because they're different that they don't deserve love. The different thing that I noticed is these people don't self-sabotage. These people don't self-doubt. They like the other person. They're in a relationship. These guys have a fucking relationship. When you're not having a relationship, what's your excuse is? You don't have an excuse. And then you realize that you've been making excuses your whole life, but for yourself. Not for it, you know? When is that? When did you start self-sabotaging? And also, if we're coming from animals, if we're following the theory of evolution, right? When did we start self-sabotaging? And if you look at the Bible, and if you look at Adam and Eve, right? Eve was twisted into eating the apple by the serpent. And that's when she sabotaged the whole thing. So this would be very, very early on. Is sabotage human nature? Right? I don't know. I know I do it. I know you do it. I know they do it. I know they do it. I know they do it. Nobody does it. You know, my father told me when we saw him each other, I wanted to talk about this, but I wasn't sure if you were ready for it. Well, you didn't even try. You self-sabotage. You gave up before you started. Right? And it sucks. But then, I want to finish on a good note. Because yes, let's make this a positive video nonetheless. I know I've been talking shit for the last hour 40. But let's finish this positively. At a young age, right? People isolate each other. And you see, the self-sabotage is kind of like a crazy thing, right? The person that made me realize that was Rich Piana. And people were Rich Piana was a bodybuilder. And people were on him about using like roids and using enhancement drugs. But then he was like, I have a really good genetics. My parents were bodybuilders. His mom was a bodybuilder. Yeah, so he was talking about that, and he was talking about if you're 5'4", you're possibly not gonna be an NBA player, you know. But as a kid, you don't think about that. And then we idolize people that are celebrities. Now, how many people are on Earth? How many people are celebrities? And then, even then, how many people? To me, this is insane. To me, it's insane. How many of these people got there the honest way? By sheer talent. But nothing but talent. It's a very different story. It is a very different story. You know? Gotta answer this person. Today is the 5th, 7:25. Good. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Because you're idolizing the celebrities, but you're not gonna beat them. As a kid, right? I'm a boy. So most of the people, I'm a boy, okay. And it's hard to believe, but I am. Born in the 90s, right? So I'm born in the 90s. And back then, we didn't have game tester, we didn't have content creators. So most boy my age wanted to be police or firefighter. Chances are that you're not gonna get it, right? People want to be content creator, right? How many content creators are there? Even we're talking about celebrities. Even with the advent or the invention of social media, which 10-fold, 100-fold celebrities, it's still enough. It's still not enough. Odds are that you're not gonna make it. We see those athletes at chances are you're not gonna make it. And for an athlete, it's even worse because it's genetics. Can you be an athlete? But at the same time, it's do you get into the algorithm? Do you know people? You know? You have a good phone, you have some good tools to make content. There's so many of it, right? So by putting yourself and hoping and having those aspirations, you self-sabotage. Oh, the phone is too hot.
Hello.
Salut, pas comment ça va?
Comment ça
Ça va, ça va, qu'est-ce que c'est pas de bon?
Je sors de la douche.
Je te dérange pas?
Non.
Demain, à quel point t'es occupé demain?
Demain?
Oui? S'il te plaît? Oui? Mais c'est pas pour ça que je t'appelais. T'es-tu assis? Demain? Tu sais que j'ai fait ce match la semaine passée?
Oui.
C'est que j'ai essayé de retrouver une job. Demain, on me coupe les cheveux.
Ok.
C'est bon?
Oui.
Fait que c'est plus pour ça parce que lundi, les jobs restartent. Il y a beaucoup plus de chances que je trouve une job en appliquant les lundis que les dimanches.
Ok. Ouais.
T'allais dire quoi, Passe? Excuse, je t'ai coupé. C'est sûr que.
Ça va être aidé, et puis pareil, comme ça, c'est s'en aller comme le service.
Ouais.
Non,
Mais écoute,
il y a pas de problème.
je vais mettre toutes mes chances de mon côté.
Comment c'est ça?
Je vais toutes mes chances de.
Oui, ben oui, non. C'est ça qu'il faut, parce que la première réflexion que tu fais là, pour un jeune employeur, ça fait beaucoup. Là.
Je sais, j'étais juste un petit peu contre parce que je me disais, hey, si Michael Phelps, qui a les cheveux longs, qui mange de la merde, tu sais.
Alors, je me demande, pareil,
C'est ça aide.
tu seras embauché ou pas.
Ouais.
C'est aussi simple que ça.
Ouais.
OK, je vais voir comment tu viens demain à un moment de réveil.
Oh, ouais, y a pas de problème. Pas de problème.
Après, c'est sûr, on va faire un tour dans le parc industriel.
Peut-être pas demain.
OK.
Parce que demain, j'ai déjà des choses prévues.
Ah, OK, c'est bon.
Mais même si je suis honnête avec toi, c'était même pas prévu de venir déjeuner.
OK.
Mais regarde, ça me tente de manger avec les autres. Mais pour le parc industriel, ça me tente. C'est sûr, ça me tente. C'est sûr, ça me tente.
C'est bon.
C'est bon?
Ouais.
Tu penses que c'est une bonne idée?
C'est quoi, on se voit demain?
Yes. Tu penses que c'est une bonne idée pour les cheveux?
Oh oui. Il n'y a pas de problème, moi. Je vois de toute façon.
Ben, c'est génial, papa.
OK.
C'est bon.
C'est good. OK, c'est bon.
Bye, papa.
Bye. Bye.
Don't blink, it's your boy Yank. Here with part 4, but let's call it the finale of self-sabotages. My phone overheated. This is not good. Because I was almost done. I had 2 minutes left. My father just texted me. It's confused. Okay, so I was talking about self-sabotage as a short bloopers. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. I was doing well because having a wonderful day on this 5th July 2025. Listen, it's a shame. This is another part of sabotage. Wish I did it all in this last part. My phone overheated. I know it sucks, but hey. So I was talking about how we idolize those people, and chances are that we're not going to beat them. We're not going to be able to become an athlete, a celebrity, a social media content creator, a celebrity, the job that we want. You know, how many of us want to be astronauts, right? So thinking that we want to do that and persisting on doing that is kind of like a self-sabotage in itself, because you're chasing after unrealistic goals, right? But then at the same time, maybe not having hope and not hoping for a better life and not hoping for a job that we want, or hoping that something that we do we accomplish, or hoping for a girlfriend that loves us and we love her. Maybe all of those aren't self-sabotage. Maybe we're holding on to hope, and if there's no hope, what's the point? I'd rather self-sabotage and be hopeful than be narcissistic, nihilistic fuck. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Resalut!
Oui.
Écoute, je comprends vraiment ce que tu me dis, là. Je veux qu'on passe au parc industriel.
Oui.
On fait juste regarder c'est quoi qui est disponible.
Oui, mais après, que vois-tu, comme la dernière place que Nat a te dit, là,
Ouais.
c'était des jobs juste de
Ouais.
bureau avec des gros diplômes.
Oh mon Dieu, papa, je pensais que tu voulais qu'on fasse comme une espèce de porte-à-porte.
Non, mais non.
Oh non, non, écoute. Je pensais que tu
Non.
écoute-moi. Je pensais que tu voulais qu'on aille au parc industriel. Puis j'avais posé des CV, toi tu fais juste dire, bon, ben, telle compagnie à langage. Après ça, tu vas à la maison, tu fais des devoirs, tu checkes, ok, ben, telle compagnie, c'est ça qu'elle a besoin.
Exact, c'est ça.
Hein?
C'est ça que je pensais.
Ah, je te le jure. Je te le jure. Moi, je pensais que tu nous disais, apporte-toi 10-15 CV, on va les porter maintenant, là.
Non, c'est...
Mais tu vois?
Parce que, ça se peut que, si tu fais pas tes devoirs avant,
Mais,
ça se peut que tu donnes un paquet de CV, ou ça dépend combien de places qu'il y a, là. Je ne sais pas combien de places qu'il y a, mais que c'est pas dans ton domaine en fait.
mais tu vois, c'est ça que j'ai fait au début, là.
Ben,
Combien de CV j'ai donné, ça va faire mes devoirs?
Ah, mais c'est ça. C'est pas constructif.
Ouais. Non, t'as raison.
Puis une autre chose plus constructive encore pour un autre domaine, c'est que j'aimerais ça que tu te fasses un genre de budget comme là, vois-tu, que tu saches comment ça te coûte par mois.
Uh-huh.
Tu te fais une liste et tu dis, bon, OK, pour le loyer, ça me coûte tant.
Oui.
Pour Phil, ça me coûte tant.
Oui.
Pour l'hydro, ça me coûte tant.
Mais, en fait, la liste est déjà faite.
Tu sais, toutes des choses de même. Comme ça, bon, moi, tu sais où est-ce que ça va.
J'ai déjà fait la liste.
Ah, OK, bon.
Oui. Tu te rappelles que j'avais dit que ma mère m'avait payé le loyer elle m'avait payé le loyer pour Noël?
Oui.
On m'avait donné 1000$.
Oh, shit.
Oui.
OK.
Fait que là, j'ai dit merci, maman, j'ai dit c'est trop. Pour le loyer, elle dit non, elle n'avait pas. Fait que là, après ça, elle dit, le 1er janvier, elle me texte.
Oui.
Elle me dit, t'es correct pour le loyer? Ben, j'ai dit, oui, pourquoi? Elle dit, ben, je sais pas, je t'ai donné assez. Je dis, ben, non, l'argent que tu m'as donné, c'est fini, là. Fait que, garde, vite, je te textais tantôt, là. Mais vite, Fizz, 40. OK? Hydro, c'est 20 par mois.
Non, mais, parce que là, tu vas mentir un paquet, puis quelques minutes après, il y en a que je vais avoir oublié.
C'est 900, environ 900 par mois.
OK, ah, bon.
C'est 900 par mois.
Je pense à 1000. Bon, OK, c'est bon.
Ben, regarde, je dis 900.
Tu vas un transfert, là?
Oui. Je te dis 900, mais encore une fois, 900, là, c'est pas un chiffre juste parce que c'est le mois-ci. Parce que comme j'ai fait comme t'as dit. Fait que j'ai dit, OK, un mois, je sais qu'est-ce que t'achètes, je sais que ça te coûte. Là, à ce moment-là, j'ai acheté au magasin. J'ai acheté des chips, j'ai acheté des choses, là.
Ouais, mais ça, à un moment donné, moi, tu sais un peu, tu coupes sur les affaires superflues.
Mais c'est ça. Fait que si j'achète pas au magasin, c'est combien? Je sais pas.
OK.
Mais c'est maximum 900.
OK.
C'est bon?
C'est bon.
Fait que qu'est-ce que je vais faire? Je vais texter. Mais j'ai mal compris. Puis là, tu m'envoies le texte. Tu m'envoies un texte, puis là, tu te dis, tu peux faire des devoirs. J'ai dit, qu'est-ce qui parle, lui, avec ses fucking devoirs quand je suis sur place? C'est là que j'ai réalisé, oh mon Dieu. Tu fais une espèce d'enquête.
Non, mais parce que c'est sûr qu'il y a plein de places qui vont nous engageons. Mais tu t'engages pas. Tu t'engages un ingénieur, puis...
T'engages un camionneur.
Tu sais, bon, mais c'est pas pour toi, là.
Puis pas juste ça, puis le nombre de places, puis encore une fois, je vais pas me plaindre, là, mais le nombre de places que j'ai pas réussi à avoir même une entrevue parce qu'il cherchait quelqu'un qui a permis de conduire.
Ouais, mais même ça, il y en a qui veulent avoir une classe 1.
Oh, ouais.
C'est rare, il y en a pas beaucoup, là, mais même à ça, tu ne chauffes pas.
Ben, exactement. Moi, j'ai une classe 0.
Ça te donne rien.
Moi, j'ai une classe 0.
Ah, mais au moins, tu as déjà fait ton test pour
le lift.
Pour le lift.
Puis
C'est déjà bon.
Tu serais surpris parce que le lift tu as vu le lift, c'est quoi, là?
Oui, mais j'en ai conduit toute ma vie.
Mais il y en avait deux. Je sais pas si lui à 4 roues, il est plus populaire que lui avec... je sais pas si tu te rappelles lui qui était debout, là. Tu sais, il allait ses côtés aussi, là.
L'autre debout, il est juste 3 roues, non?
Ouais. Ben, en fait, il y en a 4. Mais il y en a, c'est plus 3 roues, comme tu dis. C'est deux roues moyennes en arrière, mais qui sont collées.
Bon,
Puis t'en as de chaque côté, en avant pour les fourches. Fait que c'est comme une espèce de tricycle à l'envers.
bon. OK.
C'est bon? Fait que, regarde, c'est une très bonne idée. Mais j'ai même pas, quand tu m'as dit ça, je suis venu quand? Je suis venu dimanche passé?
Oui.
Ben, j'ai pas ça, j'ai dit, bon, ben, il va falloir d'autres CV. On n'a pas parlé d'enquête, là.
Non, mais... Un peu, c'est ça qu'il faut faire.
Mais t'as raison. Puis en plus, l'affaire du parc industriel serait génial parce que imagine, j'en prends 30 en notes. 30. On va dire, non, on a un chiffre comme ça, ok? Imagine, j'en prends 30 en notes. Dans la gang, ça se fait qu'il y en ait juste 6 ou 7, là.
Oui. Oui, c'est ça.
Ben, si, c'est juste 6 ou 7 de plus. J'ai appelé Jacob hier.
OK.
J'ai dit, j'ai des chances pour un chef pour la semaine prochaine, j'ai des chances. Il m'a dit, il prendrait pas.
Oh, shit.
Ouais.
OK.
Fait qu'est-ce que je fasse?
Bon.
Mais couper les cheveux, ça va être un bon début.
Oui.
On va faire un petit peu la moustache? On va faire un petit peu la moustache?
Bon, on peut la trimer.
Ok. Parfait.
Ben,
Parce qu'on on va mettre toutes les chances de mon côté.
c'est toi qui décides.
On la coupe pas, là.
Non, mais c'est toi qui décides.
Ok, on la trime un peu, mais on la coupe pas.
Ouais.
C'est bon.
Oui. C'est bon.
C'est quoi le chiffre de peigne?
Ah, ben, c'est toi qui décides aussi.
Ok, good. Parfait.
OK?
Ben, merci beaucoup, Pa.
OK.
Bye.
On se voit demain.
Yes,
Ok,
no
bye.
problem. Good, that's a good thing. Don't blink. It's your boy Yink. Welcome to the show. They're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Drum roll, please. Now the violin, and now the trumpets. A cappella. Here we go. Today is the 5th July 2025, and today we are trying something new. About a year ago, I bought a bunch of this little thing. These, let's do a thumbnail, are called coffee pouches. So this is actually a really cool product. I was trying to lose weight last year, a lot, and I was giving up on energy drinks. But when you've been drinking energy drinks for 10 years, coffee don't cut it. So I was like, okay, well, what can be something? And then it was a new popular thing was Zyn, right? So like, okay, well, maybe I can buy Zyn because I was looking at the benefits, and it wasn't perfect, but I was looking at the benefits. So then we bought Grinds, which are coffee pouches. I was like, okay, well, they don't sell Zyns in pouches, but they do sell coffee pouches, and I wanted to give up on energy drinks. I'm gonna say Monster because it's Monster. So today we're doing our tests. We're doing the coffee pouch vanilla. I have a bunch of them. I have like 7 flavors. It is my very first time, so this is possibly a worst possible idea. I don't even know how to open this. But I think okay, it's a bit embarrassing. This is embarrassing, you were my everything, anything bad, cause that shit's so serious. Anything bad, cause that's just embarrassing, you were my everything. Oh my god, there is one thing there, open here. Well, I should have read it. Anything bad, don't make me feel Why am I singing some Billie Eilish? Why aren't you singing some Billie Eilish? Who's the weird guy here? Well, Eu não sei como faz. Okay? We have an outbreak. When you feel it a bit more. Something I'm going to do, please don't do this at home. Piece of metal. There you go. Perfect. And since there's a little hole, it's actually much easier. There you go. Smell very strong. So if I'm not wrong, this would go like this. It's not perfect. It smells actually really nice. Again, this is a vanilla flavor. So I'm not sure what to do here. I am not sure what to do here. So I know for people that do zins, you just take it and you place it under. I don't even know what it is. Trying this coffee pouch. Tobacco free. This is good. This is really good. I just don't know how it works. Okay. What I'll do is I'll go to Google on YouTube. I feel like biting them. It's gonna be. It's gonna be grinds, coffee pouches. There you go. How to use grinds. Nikki, which is a great game, but possibly our biggest letdown.
I'm just going to show you how to use our product, Grinds Coffee Pouches. To get started, put your thumb into the label, pop the top open, see the pouches in there, then you grab a pouch, or 2 or 3, go right in between your cheek and gums, let it sit 10, 15, 20 minutes, you start getting about 25 milligrams of caffeine. Then when you're done, you can actually use the top lid, throw in the pouch, throw it away if you're indoors or in a car or a plane or something. Take care of it later. That's how you do it.
Okay. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Then, what I have to do is wait a couple minutes, right? It's actually pretty nice. And then, so that's something that's super enjoyable, because it's not something that's super enjoyable, but not in a bad sense. It doesn't taste bad. It's just not enjoyable to have this in your mouth. But it's a question of being used to it. So these are 0 calories, which is cool because even this is not sponsored, by the way. I'm going to sound sponsored, but I'm not. Even an instant coffee, when you look at it, it's a pouch or a little bag of instant coffee is like 90 calories. So then if you drink 2 or 3 per day, that's 300 calories per day. When you're trying to lose weight and your budget is 1,500, 300, you can notice it. Am I tasting the vanilla? Not in the way that you think. It tastes like a vanilla taste. It tastes like a vanilla flavored coffee. Actually pretty cool. What is the ingredients? Coffee, chicory, this very natural and all artificial flavor, caffeine, taurine, glucuronolactone, B vitamins, salt, acid, potassium, glucose, vanillin. Vanillin is your vanilla extract, sodium benzoate. So you got taurine, which is what they use in energy drinks. Like I said, taste is actually pretty nice. It's gonna be a taste. It's gonna be a factor of, do I really taste a difference? Do I really feel a difference? Does I feel like there's a fucking coffee in my tummy or two? or 3. Plus I got ADHD, so people with ADHD, caffeine affects us less. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's actually quite nice. I'm going to show you how much we have. And a little nice little thing. I don't know how many baggies there are. The pouches, I wish they tell you how much there is. Tobacco free. Actually really nice. It's also sort of calming in a weird way. It's like this well, this is not because of the product, this is because of the what you're doing. It's calming. There you go. Wait a second. It's calming in a sense of, it's like a lollipop or something that you remember when you would go with your grandparents and they have art candy. I'm a fan of art candy. Jolly Rancher is my shit. And you go to your grandparents' house and they have art candy, caramel, shit like that, right? I'm like that. It feels like you're sucking on something. Very calming, like a cigarettes or shit like that, you know. Tastes actually pretty good. It's very slow to release, which is good. Like literally sipping on the coffee with vanilla. And it's crazy because it tastes much like coffee and you're used to drinking coffee. So when you have a whiff of the taste, it's like I just took a sip of the vanilla product. The only thing that I don't like is it's very concentrated here. When you would drain something, you would drink the whole thing. Maybe switching sides? Okay. Maybe switching side? Okay. Actually really nice. I'm actually really enjoying it. Do I recommend it? I don't know. I don't know because it's such a weird feeling. Yes, your body's fighting it. My body is fighting the sensation right now because it's not super. It's very potent. It's enjoyable, but not enjoyable. Everyone says that it tastes good. Unenjoyable in the sense of you're having something in your mouth for a while, and with a candy, it would be. With a candy, it would be like, okay, well, the whole candy melts in your mouth. The whole candy dissolves in your mouth with saliva in your tongue, right? With this one, I think it's the fact that I know it's going to be too strong. We all left a bag of tea for too long and know how it tastes. The caffeine is actually nice. I feel caffeinated. 25 milligram, I don't know how much, if it's a lot or not. I don't know. I think it is. It's weird because you can use your, we can see here, we place it right here. You can actually use your tongue to lower it. For example, I can do this. There you go, so it's here right now. That's a habit. It's really nice. When it's too, it's a question of habits too. I just figured out that when it's too powerful here, when we left it here for a long ass time. It was very, very strong. We move it side, get very strong. So you have to wait until you feel it. And like, okay, well, guess what? Let it here for a while, let it here for a while, let it here for a while. Now, they said to leave it at about 10 minutes in. It would be 2 minutes and a half on each side. So you basically have 6 sides. You have up, right, up, down, left, up, down, right, up, down, middle. You can also put it here, but here it does show a little bit more. Feels a bit weird. And here. I'm very afraid to break the pack, to tear it up. You know, this is a nice product. See how much of an impulsive buyer I am. I'm gonna be showing you what I have. I'm gonna go crazy. So this is how much I bought. That's pretty much it. So, I'm gonna put this. It's a bit disappointing. It's gonna be much more. It's kind of nice because there's caffeinated. The texture is nice. The taste is nice, but only when you understand that you cannot leave it for a long time. I'm telling you right now, living in there was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I don't know why. But then you have to know this shit, right? You have to know these shit. I'm a man. It is fallacy. It is wrong to be looking at instruction. But then, whoops, we have to go. But he's dead. I love you guys. Take it easy. Quite nice. No garbage. And that's it. Oh shit. It's too cold, too warm. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Look into my face and look again. We are not the same, we're different. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't wanna know you sick it cause I'll tell. Starting off being alone with myself. I don't know how long I'll be coming home. We won't. I know you meant well. Shook it cause you meant well. Don't know how long I've been waiting.